car things. It's been a while. You can hear me now, which is good because I've sorted out the sound issue with a better microphone, which no one actually complained about the sound. I just didn't like the fact no one could hear me. So that's all sorted. I haven't spoken to a camera in a long time, so I'm a bit rusty at this. I was terrible at speaking to the camera anyway, but now I'm even worse because it has been April, May. It's been 4 or 5 months, but it's fine. We'll get back into the swing of it. Plenty of videos lined up though. Peugeot 205, I bought that in February. I saved it from the scrapyard. Well, chap was going to scrap it because he couldn't sell it, needed some welding. And it just turned out to be a really likeable little car. I did video most of it, but I forgot to turn the camera on quite a lot, but I'm sure I can cobble something out of it. And I'm also going to do, because I did, daily driving a 30-year-old hatchback, because I did that for a bit and it was all right, just to give you a lowdown, but I ended up buying a new car anyway because, I mean, who needs a house deposit? Also probably going to do a couple of car reviews, just trying some things out. Now I've got a decent camera setup. I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to go and review new cars. I'm not Matt Watson. Just review the fleet I've got, because that's another ongoing thing. I have got a disgusting amount of cars, and they're all old heaps, and it is an ongoing headache, but some of them are on the road. Some of them are on the road. So yeah, it'd be good to give you a lowdown on those. Unfortunately, there are no other Saabs, because I'll also touch on that point as well, why I haven't got a modern Saab. That's my opinion, obviously. I mean, love this. I would have 9 of these if I could. Touching onto this though, today we are going to be going to start taking this front panel off, because literally the only thing I've done since April is, literally since the last video, it's been sat in that corner with crap all on top of it, and I think it's been doing customers' cars, you know, earning money, things like that, which is boring. So the other day I pulled it out, we obviously got the stuff off it, took this load of suspension out, ready to do this front end. Also finished the repair on the other side, because there's that big hole behind the drive shaft tunnel which we need to sort out. The hole I made, because I cut it out, but it was a weird shape with curves and things, so we had to deal with that. But that's all done now. It's also weird, because I've been working on MGs for the last, God knows how many months. Well, the MGC actually, which is in another video. I've nearly done one side of the body repairs. I will video the other side. That's much thinner steel, and of course this is much thicker, and it's just so odd. Horrible to work with thicker steel because you can't bend it and things. But no, so today, get this support out. Probably can't see it on camera. Oh, you might do. You might be able to. I could move the camera, but I'm not going to. And remove all of this, so I can put this bit on. Shall we get on? So that's that removed. As we can see, well, we already know, it is absolutely destroyed. Oh, I've never seen something so rotten. Well, I'm sure I have. Oh yeah, there was an Aston I saw once. But yeah, it is definitely not reusable. Thankfully, we have got this new piece. So it's not as straightforward as just bunging it in, because first, now I can actually step in, we need to repair all that. So bring that metal down to there, carry on. Basically, I need to repair this side as well, mimic that up there. Trouble is, the old piece is completely gone, so there wasn't anything to really make a reference of, so I've just got to experiment. Both wings are going to be replaced, because this one's had a hell of a shunt, because there's a lot of filler in there. And this one isn't so bad, but it's all gone on the arch here. And I said the bottom is completely, that's disappeared. And then the drive shaft tunnel. But apart from that, we are nearly there. I've also removed the other chassis leg properly, the other piece of it. I've drilled out the spot welds. Couldn't do it to this side because it's all been badly bodged before. So I've got to repair that floor, both floors first. And then repair these legs. So sort of rejoin that, make all this. That curve there is savable, that is not rotten at all. So I reckon I'm going to cut along, probably to about there, so I can save this piece, drill out the spot welds and that, remove that, because that is separate. Attach it, and then that's all nice flat steel which can be made. And this, I reckon, can be made out of a bit of angle section, because it's very thick. And I've got a nice piece of steel there, which is the same thickness. And this one is completely, so I removed this one complete, I did some properly, and this one is even worse. And that was once the floor. Look at the amount of swelling. That is insane. But from here forwards, that is nice and straightforward. It's cut out here, replace that section, and that is actually still really solid. I'll probably replace this bit as well. Shot blast it, and it'll be, once it's repaired, good as new. And then once that front piece is on, they can go back in after I've done the other drive shaft tunnel. So there is light at the end of the tunnel, which is encouraging. So I reckon now I'm going to crack on and repair that base, which is probably going to take the rest of the day. So, off camera, I inserted this bit, which is obviously not the right shape at the moment, it needs to be cut down there. But I'll do that once the new front piece is on, because that imitates this shape. So I'll get that on, this will stick out, and I'll cut it flush with the seam. So on camera, I'm now going to repair this bit and take that fairly straight down there. that is all ready for the new piece to go in. I've chopped all the old remnants of the front panel off, both bits here, because the cross member butts up against that and is welded to that member. I've cleaned all under here because I'm going to weld it from the other side, so you don't get big blobs of weld along here, because that'd be a pain to grind out because it dips. And then we can keep these original seam welds here, just make it look a bit more factory. Well, that's a blow. It needs to sit behind here. Oh, what a pain. So I'm going to have to remove this whole section, which is only spot welded on. It's just annoying, in order to get it on properly. And that makes sense, because then the new wing will weld to that seam. So yeah, it's this. This sits behind that member, or whatever you call it, thing. And it will make it easy to get it in if I remove that as well. Oh. Okay. New plan. Instead of disrupting all this, cut the wings to pieces. I mean, they're both being replaced because they're both completely buggered. Because it's literally, let's look through the indicator hole. It needs to sit behind this seam, on top of that. Oh, there we go. So, I think, cut all that rot out, literally just, I might even just take the whole wing off at this stage. But I do want to keep some support in there. No, sod it. Cut the whole wing, just take the whole wing off. Take the whole wing off and just shove it in properly under there. And yeah, same on both sides. Right, so that's the plan now. But probably next video, because otherwise it'll probably take me a week to contemplate this, and we might as well get this video out now because it's been since April. Yeah, so first attempt at fixing the front end. It didn't go so well, but at least all those repairs are done. But I will crack on with this, well, especially now lockdown's happening. I'm not saying I've got more time, because I've still got customers' work to do. I mean, but I don't know. I feel motivated in lockdown to do this. But until next time.